Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, great benevolent ones of our earth councils of light. Happy 6-6 portal of the Christos Sophia consciousness, activating within every living heart of our starseed earth angelics of the 144. We had a trinity of powerful activations flowing through today's massive portal. Our local Solaris has become very active again as we complete this intense month of June. Our Sun released 7 C-class solar flares today and another 5 M-class flares, with the most powerful maxing at M1.88 at 4:52 UTC. This is connecting us to the coming 8-8 Lionsgate portal this August 8th. There was a continued whiteout on the Schumann charts as Mother Earth's heartbeat reached an amplitude of 78 Hz, and then there was a blackout for 9 hours on the charts as the void energies made themselves known through this synchronicity. As we reach the 0 point of the quantum field, we call in our highest timeline and trajectory for the greatest good of all involved. Pachamama also received another massive activation on her Pacific Ring of Fire with a magnitude 6.3 earthquake in Vanuatu at 8:03 UTC. Everything is accelerating and building to a cosmic crescendo as we break through all blocks and barriers and dissolve all veils of separation to come into the divine union of the freedom codes of universal life. You got this, angels of the new earth. Nothing can stop us or what is coming, for love has won, and victory is always of the light. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful sleep state prayer. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Hana Anoya. To the medicine woman, I see you. To those that healed the generational curses all the way through. To those that honored the rotten roots and through mycelium and all the other plants and animal kingdoms restored, rehabilitated, and united the whole ancient tree lineages, and so much more. To those that are the medicine, you know what the time is for. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Inga Barona, the Trinity Rose of Venus, cosmic heart blessings, and divine Trinity rose energies flooding our sacred lands, sacred waters, and sacred temples, honoring the divine feminine, divine masculine, and divine child within us all, restoring divine balance and anchoring peace, love, and unity, igniting divine union light temples within and without, the temples of the rose. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Catron, working with parallels. Remember, not every door that opens is meant to be walked through. As we move through towards the 7-7, the Galactic New Year, and of course 8-8, our choices are highly significant in regards to only aligning with what matches where soul is leading, as well as keeping in mind that not only are these destiny agreements we are all pulling in, but they are serving long-term goals. As I've spoken on before, the more active the mind, the more parallels will present for you to either choose to anchor in or to collapse. Some are still producing unconscious creations. We seem to be at the tail end of rewrites, finally. Therefore have more activated creator abilities. If you're contracted for union, you've likely said many no's. Many of these have been rewrites as well as embodied integration of lessons and initiations. You know aligned projects and agreements by how they feel in your body and heart, Hold out for the highest aligned. You will not regret the act in choosing self-devotion and discipline. The divine reminded me this morning, plot twists are rolling in for this current transit. As of today, solstice activations and upgrades are integrated, and the field is clear. 111 as I type. Synchronicities are off the charts as we move more consistently in the quantum field, as well as rapid manifestation. Today, our final 6-6 portal. Happy love jumping, soul fam. How is everyone? And today from Divine Brothor of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Key 52, The Still Point. June 24th through the 30th, 2024. Stress, restraint, stillness. This gift has a huge impact on the emotional body. It communicates and exudes calmness throughout the aura. There have always been people in the world who remain completely unflustered by external crises, such as emotional turmoil or human conflict and war. There have always been such people among us, and these are the people of the 52nd gift. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. And from the Yi Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 52. Keeping still, back straight and solid like a mountain. The heart opens through stillness. When it is time to rest, rest. Time to act, act. Stillness is the center point. Restraint is the torque for great change. Stress is constricted breathing. Grounded appreciation. Keeping his back still so that he no longer feels his body. He goes into his courtyard and does not see his people. The superior man, in accordance with this, does not allow his thoughts to go beyond the duties of his immediate circumstances. From GeneKeys.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Costello. Subtle corrections in the sound field. Our internal source sound is strengthening. This is the origin of our sonar abilities. This is the sound of 0 point. Hearing the words that convince and confuse, and redirecting. Hearing the words that pull and extract, and redirecting. Hearing the music that disturbs, and redirecting. Hearing the auditory assault, and redirecting. Every external sound is received in correspondence with the one source sound within. This is how we know truth. Remember, we do not need to argue. The starvation of this false sound system is what's asked for, bringing the soul sound to glorification by honoring its truth and moving, redirecting until resonance is felt. You will hear the difference. You will attune to the subtleties. This is what your sensitivity is for, your freedom and truth and wholeness and honor. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's oracle, intense and heavy emotions, as if you were pulled into a vortex without knowing how to get out. You are processing deep emotional material, and it needs to happen so that you can go to the other side. Listen to the messages from your heart. Take care of yourself, your body, your system. Continue walking bravely on your path. The newness you are creating now will last. From SophieGregoire.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 6/24/24. While the crab is not comfortable with outward displays of emotion, it is most generous with its acts of service, and today's numbers 6 and 2 are the most service-oriented of all the numbers. This means that kindness, consideration, compassion, and support will return to us appreciation, gratitude, and loyalty, and an up-leveling into a higher frequency that will bring even more benefits in this very karmic year. Of course, we should practice random acts of love every day, but it helps to get a boost and a reminder now and then that we do have choices in how we treat ourselves and others. From Divine Sister of the Light, Maria Lustig. Change in the magnetic field of the earth. Dear starseeds, I am Alara of the Pleiadian. We are now seeing an aura of brilliance like a nova surrounding your Earth. At the beginning of June, there was a brilliant explosion of liquid light that emanates from the Earth's magnetic nucleus. This light traveled all over the planet and moved outward, altering the entire structure of the Earth's magnetic field. Today we make this announcement during this month of June. These brilliant frequencies settle in a multidimensional energy shield as they continue to build on vibrational waves. Dramatically, the Earth's workings of this expansive quantum consciousness has formed a continuous spiral movement of light, very much like a nova, and it wraps the planet, growing and continuously expanding and now helping to heal and clear dark energy. This new spiral of light is like a magnetic coil that holds the energies of 5D and repels the negative plasma emitted by your collective as by the intense dark magic of the Dark Ones. The frequency of your planet has completely aligned with energy, the signature of the state of consciousness of the universal God. We, the Pleiadians, along with other universal life force groups, are actively witnessing a stable, pulsating, shining light emanating around the Earth. The impact of this liquid extends beyond the physical, profoundly influencing your social and emotional interactions. This renewing energy promotes a sense of unity and compassion within the beings, dissolving barriers of separation and promoting a deeper understanding of the interconnection of all life. This leads to more harmonious relations and a more cohesive global community. Meditation, connection with nature, and conscious energy work are valuable tools during this transformation period. Help you stabilize your own energy field and contribute to the balance and harmony of the collective field, ready to make the quantum leap and reach a new level of life. Remember that in union lies the true strength of this global transformation. It is a moment of gratitude and celebration. Your dedication and effort has brought to manifestation this wave of liquid light, and now you are reaping the fruits of your labor. Every step you take forward on this path of light is a testimony of your commitment to spiritual evolution and the wellness of the planet. Your physical bodies continue the process of transmutation, bringing superior nutritional light to fortify your systems. Can you use that higher light consciously to create what you want in life? A quantum bridge has been formed between you and the multidimensional realms of the unlimited creation energy of God, the divine self or the creator. The natural law of abundance is being reactivated. Your light enters your heart cells and interacts through your brain's synapses. It is essential that we cultivate gratitude and appreciation for every moment of connection with this luminous energy. Love and gratitude amplifies the flow of positive energy, facilitating the integration of these new frequencies in our daily life. We are the Pleiadians. I feel very happy to transcribe this message. Let us continue in the light. Stay shining to keep moving forward with determination and hope. In unconditional love, 144 from Maria Lustig, guardian of the flame of light. 144 flowing in from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, planetary reconnective work, light weavers. Beloved ones, after a period of integration comes one of profound stabilization and repair. Many of you are now rebuilding and weaving the new light grid on many of Earth's regions and gates, planetary areas that were manipulated and that with the new opening that our planet is experiencing need to be energetically redirected and realigned to their corresponding dimensions. Many of you are light weavers, in charge of seeing the invisible energetic threads that connect each location to their dimension and the light codes that emanate from them to our planet Earth. Your mission is to see these light threads and link them to the location, allowing more love, light, and healing to be anchored on the specific location, restoring the original communication between both planes. As light weavers, you see the intentions, the essence behind places, and the damage caused to them. Many light weavers are being activated now, which is why it is so important to work on your second DNA strand, responsible for our multidimensionality, so you can access from within to all the dimensions and information required to do your planetary task. It is vital to activate the time codes and light coordinates within your main 7th dimensional DNA strands, so you can be guided into the areas that need your assistance and reconnective work, restoring the energetic portals and communication between them. To do so, you need to navigate between dimensions and timelines, for all is parallel, simultaneous, as nothing is past, present, and future, as we in linearity have created it to be. This is why you too need a special protection not to lose yourself, your consciousness, in those other timelines, for a part of you may get trapped within them and the many visions you will receive. Grounding and soul connection is vital to keep you awakened, focused on the mission, and in alignment with the benevolent forces that accompany and guide you towards your reconnective mission. As you physically or remotely situate yourself in the location assigned, you are invisibly guided to see the threads where they need to be restored and where they need to be connected. As time travelers, you will find other soul groups to work with, as light weavers tend to work in unison to create a significant shift in a specific area. Some of you will work remotely, as some areas are physically inaccessible. You will then reunite in your dream phase, etherically, where you can best see the reparation work you need to do and the outcome of it. If this is who you are and part of your mission, this is a time for great stabilization and grid repair. Remember to nurture your bodies as they suffer from the many challenges you put them through to get to the areas and the energetic damage they experience. You never walk alone. As for those with these specific missions, you have an entire soul group walking by your side, protecting, guiding, and helping you heal and rejuvenate, as you too do the same with the earth plane. For as it is given, it is received. To those who are now immersed in a mission of stabilization, grid repair, and Templar healing, thank you for your dedication to assisting all in this transition. Many of you will spend months out of your homes, immersed in grid reparation and energetic reconstruction. Thanks to all of you for your unique mission within creation, for we cannot do our mission without others doing theirs too, as we all complement each other, holding a unique piece of the big divine puzzle. It is thanks to all of you as one that our planet has finally created a 5th-dimensional harmonic double. As guides often say, rejoice, beloveds, with an infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, rise and shine, infinite being of light, to reach a higher point of light awareness. Observe the ripples of light, your light advancement, the awakening of your light mission and spiritual growth beyond your expectations. Understand your soul level of development is expanding now, as your parameters of light are opening to a new level of light consciousness. The challenge now is to rise to a higher level of cosmic attunement, to awaken to the cosmic global community. For we see the global changes occurring, an energetic marathon for billions of beings. Simply realize the wonderment of now. Global light awakening is here, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. A convergence of energy is providing a stepping stone of accelerated ascension into higher dimensions. This is a beautiful new beginning where you are safe, stable, and protected to create without harm. Those things that would always interfere with what you are creating cannot touch you, as the separation and frequencies are too far apart. No longer can these things control your life and dictate how it is run. You are at the door to this new reality, where you are safe to reveal the radiance you are to the world. Do not be discouraged through the alignment that is bringing you to this freedom, miracles, blessings, and answered prayers. Stay grounded and balanced while things are coming together quickly. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. Today is midsummer. It's one of my favorite fairy portals. This is a time to be connecting to the elementals and elemental realms. Expect a magical week. We are still receiving huge influxes of light from the solstice. And it's all about the upgrades that are happening and becoming a better version of yourself. This has always been a journey to becoming your highest self. Make sure you're really working on yourself right now. This is one of the 3 spirit gateways of the year, the other 2 being May Eve and Halloween. This is a time where the veil is thin and the worlds and dimensions blur together. The spirits and fairies walk among us. This is a portal to the other world. It's a space between the 2 worlds. This portal will be able to take you into the Fey realm where the fairies reside. On these power days, fairy sightings are more likely. The fairy dimension simply operates at a different vibration than our own. It's easier to see the Fae and receive their messages right now. This is the most magical time of the year. This is an abundant time where we are meant to connect with the energies of the sun. It's a great time to be clearing energy blocks and old patterns. From sparksofdivinelighealing.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, June 24th through July 1st, 2024, Golden Road. What a powerful solstice portal over this last week. The sun's bi-yearly pause took us deep into contemplation, with the Capricorn full moon happening just after the solstice, at the very beginning of the sign. We are examining everywhere that we are not autonomous and free. Contractual agreements from past lives are coming to the surface in order to give us an opportunity to release wherever we have loyalties outside of ourselves. We are being pushed into full sovereignty in order to smoothly move over into the Aquarian age. We can feel a pull into the patterns of the past, with Pluto heading back into the sign of Capricorn. So much is unwinding. It's bound to be a little confusing and messy along the way. Luckily, Pluto is also in sextile to Neptune at the very end degrees of Pisces, giving us a ticket out of the game. We are jimmying the lock of our reality, so we can escape the nightmare. Remember that whatever is coming up so it can get cleared, so that we can dream a new dream. The sun at the very beginning of Cancer has been in square to Neptune for this last week, bringing confusion and tension to our search for our true identity. Nothing is making sense. Things are falling apart, and yet there is some sense that something is falling back together. The sun has also been in square to Black Moon Lilith, sitting exactly opposite of Neptune at 29 degrees Virgo. The treasures that we are trying to uncover have to do with our special gifts of healing. True healing had to be extinguished in order for the false control mechanisms to maintain control over humanity. Now the persecuted healer is being freed to once again bring healing to the world. It's a tsunami of abundance as we take back all that has been stolen from us. Healing is happening rapidly and all on its own. We can support this detox by caring for our body as the temple. We are landing home into our own cathedral. Black Moon Lilith at the end of Virgo is exactly opposite of Neptune in Pisces. Healing the healers is the next essential step in the epic saga we have been playing out for lifetimes. This opposition is exact through the end of the month, and we will continue to feel it through most of July. Neptune's sextile with Pluto is helping to harmonize the detox process and remind us that we are emptying out so much in order to make room for the massive blessings which are on the way. Our personal planets made the move into the sign of Cancer last week, putting a spotlight on the power of nurturing, which is coming back into the world. Mercury, Venus, and the Sun in Cancer will be taking turns squaring up with the nodes of the Moon and then squaring up with Chiron in Aries. This season is about nurturing ourselves back into ourselves. You have a right to be truly you and express your full potential. This world has not been supportive of the light of consciousness, but now the power of consciousness is growing to overtake the old destructive programs and paradigms and bring us back into the original dream. It's her world now. Mercury just squared up with the nodes yesterday, and Venus will come into square with the nodes on June 27th. Mercury will square up with Chiron on June 29th. Making this a tense week of endings and new beginnings. There's only one way forward, and it is to grab a hold of your autonomous consciousness. It's essential to actualize the understanding that we have the power to create our own reality. It's time to lean into the energy of the Mother, who knows us better than we know ourselves. She is calling us home to our hearts. Small things have big meaning in this dynamic astrology. Watch for hints and clues, and be vigilant and deliberate in your energy, in order to avoid traps and pitfalls. It's a narrow path, and yet it calls you on. We are finding the golden road. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Monday, June 24th, the Moon, ruler of cycles, is in shocking Aquarius, and today we'll connect with Jupiter, planet of expansion, Venus, ruler of relationships, and Mars, planet of energy and action. Take advantage of the early part of the day, Eastern Time, as the Moon's first adventure is a positive trine connection with Jupiter, planet that can bring in blessings, growth, and abundance. Next on her path forward is a difficult inconjunct to Venus, which may have us struggling a bit between our emotions and logic. The final crusade is a challenging square to Mars the warrior, which may bring situations, energies, or interactions involving frustration, resistance, or anger. Try to stay patient and calm and use your higher mind to analyze your emotions and your circumstances. Blessings of love and light to all, from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects. The Moon enters Aquarius, intensifying the need for freedom. Maybe we feel intimidated, disempowered. The future looks scary. Fear scatters the mind, and yet if we dare to approach it differently this time, if we choose to think positive, research, analyze, talk it out, brainstorm ideas, process our feelings, then maybe we'll find hope on the other side. Because there's always hope, if you choose to see it, always change, whether or not you like it, always a different opinion, a challenge, a disappointment after joy and joy after a disappointment. Up and down, our job is to stay central on life's wheel of fortune, free of the turmoil, light as a feather riding the wind. Spend time with friends, connect with like-minded groups, release over-attachment to money and possessions, invest in experiences rather than things. Take practical action. You are not trapped. Liberate your soul. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 247, Blue Cosmic Hand. Cosmic is the name for the number 13, and its keywords are endure, transcend, and presence. The 13th and last day of a wave spell completes the journey, and so there is much to be considered today about lessons learnt. 13 is a magical and powerful number that demands respect. A wave spell, if journeyed consciously, presents difficulties, and there are always obstacles to overcome. Hence, endure to transcend. The reward, however, is magical and powerful. We began on Blue Eagle, and we have been flying high, seeking a vision. Today we have arrived at our destination. Today is Blue Hand, which represents healing, accomplishment, and inner knowing. This wave spell of the blue eagle ends on blue hand, signifying the 13 days of visions and creativity lead to endure, to heal, or transcend accomplishment. All in all, seeing things from eagle's viewpoint ultimate leads to healing. To summarize, today is enduring, yes, but for a good reason. Contemplate what you have learnt and surprise yourself when you realize how much better you feel. The blue hand can have us reaching out and feeling ambitious too, but when it falls on an enduring day, one must be careful not to get the hand slapped, metaphorically speaking. And today, from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, Blue Cosmic Hand, 13 Monique, Keen 247, 24th of June 2024. Accomplishing the Cosmic Vision. Keen 247 equal 13 equal 4, Form Structure Foundation, 13-4, New Earth Foundation. Blue Hand is tribe number 7, and we have the Magic Monkey as the higher guide today, bringing forth double the magic and merriment through these heaven gates. A day of seeing the big picture for your life and our world. Another hugely magical code for accomplishing great things. Today we conclude our journey with the majestic blue eagle. The 13th day of the wave spell is the one that gives closure. We commenced on day 1 with the magnetic eagle, who brought forth our big dreams and encouraged us to focus on our purpose and the big picture for our divine missions, looking much broader and higher and not getting tied up in the minute details. Blue Eagle asked us to take out a wide-angle, panoramic lens and really go big, envisioning the highest timeline for ourselves and our planet. Our visionary powers and third eye are awakened and activated as we align with the global mind. Through the power of transcendence, we have the ability today to rise above what once was our reality and accomplish the grand picture of that which we are envisioning into our new reality. It is done times a godzillion. Tone of creation. Cosmic is the last and final tone of creation, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the goddess code. It is the frequency of the natural world, the 13-moon calendar, the cosmos, and all that is. The cosmic power is that of presence, existing in the eternal now moment. Cosmic is the fourth and final of the spiritual realm tones. Notably, all the other realms, physical, mental, and emotional, only have 3 tones. Cosmic action transcends, power endures, essence presence. On the 13th day, we reach the new level of cosmic consciousness. We have the power of transcendence to totally evolve into a new, higher level of being. We commence and end the cosmic dance of the 13 tones with spiritual energies, from magnetic through to cosmic completion, through the action of transcendence, evolving through each level of being until you simply just are. Through your journey of envisioning and allowing the greater divine vision to flow through your mind, bringing you more clarity, wisdom, and power, with a renewed sense of purpose and direction. Once you can see the final destination, it is much easier to traverse the path to get there. As we see the totality of what is and start shifting our perception, we awaken the healer and seer within and accomplish what we have been envisioning. Cosmic mission accomplished. We have arrived, precious star-blessed supernova suns. We have the promise of a new beginning, new life in this wondrous new golden era. Our new compassionate 5D world awaits. Today's questions are, how can I use my magic to accomplish great healing and miracles in order to achieve my grand vision? How can we accomplish our vision of new 5D ascended earth through holding a magical presence transcending darkness? We bid adieu to magnificent Blue Eagle, who has given us splendiferous gifts of vision and wisdom, opening our eyes to divine truth. Tomorrow a new solar seal, the beautiful yellow superstar, hosts a brand new wave spell, the final one in this galactic spin, as our journey through the dream spell continues. divine blessings and recognition for all that we as a collective have accomplished thus far. Take a bow, beautiful star-bliss supernova suns, we have arrived. Trust in the divine plan. In la ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66, Keen 247, Blue Cosmic Hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to know, transcending healing, I seal the store of accomplishment. With the cosmic tone of presence, I am guided by the power of magic. And now we complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Renee. Sleep State Prayer. Beloveds, I connect and strengthen my inner Christ vertical pillar to connect directly with God and Cosmic Christos. Beloved Holy Presence of God, I consecrate and dedicate this sleeping space as sacred, and in the authority of God's natural laws, and that of the eternal living Christ. I bless and sanctify the sleeping space in God's authority, and in Christ's name. God is the authority of my body, consciousness, and being, and in my sacred space, now and always. As Cosmic Mother commands the Emerald Templar, and the Cosmic Father commands the Ruby Templar. Through all of the sacred directions of the crystal compass, I direct the Magi Grail crown of my inner Christ spirits, four corners, to be sealed in the eternal light of unity and oneness with God. I am impenetrable and invincible in God's natural laws. I ask the beloved Aurora Guardian Forces to anchor the sacred space in service to the law of one, of which I serve. I invite my Christ consciousness and temple of oneness spiritual families to help guide me in all that is in the highest expression for the purpose of my sleep this night. I consecrate and dedicate my body, my mind, my consciousness, and my entire being to serve the eternal God Source totally and completely now and forever. Thank you, God, and so it is. From energeticsynthesis.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.